So I wanted to ask you, like, how much of your work is when you're coaching clients is around just getting people to pay attention to
Oh,
to feel that aliveness of life, to feel that inspiration in life again.
oh, I mean, it is such a big part of the conversation because unless we can actually feel into, is this expansive? Does this feel inspiring? Does this feel good versus does this feel constricted? Does this feel, unless we can really decipher that, then we're just following the formula and we're on a path to nowhere, on a race to nowhere. And, you end up with, middle life, you end up with a great life on paper, but wondering why you feel so darn hollow. And so in order to get away from that very real predicament, and I call it a hamster wheel that everybody's on, is to drop into, well, what am I feeling in a moment? What do I feel when I look at this? And yeah, it's a huge part of the conversation. And I'm always coming up with ways with clients to strengthen that ability. And, something that came up once, just as an exercise, I had advised a client once, I said, you know what, let's just try this. Why don't you walk into a Barnes and Noble and go to the magazine section and just, totally wipe your mind from all of your inner dialogue and just look at all of the titles. Just see where you lean. Like, where do you lean into? Like, what is it? What is drawing your eye? What do you feel compelled to pick up and read? Not because it's great for your job, not because you'll get accolades for it, but just because you want to, and it's like, wow, that's a great idea. I hadn't thought about that. But little things like that can really start to help us, like, oh yeah, that's what it feels like to have the pull. That's what it feels like to have an interest or an inclination.